All right, so when it comes to pay-per-click, there's two different routes that we can take. Okay, so route number one is we can go directly to the pay-per-click network, okay, such as Yahoo, Bing, MSN, Google, and so forth, right? YouTube, and we can advertise directly on their network. Route number B that we can take is we can go to what's called a, like a network, okay, PPC network, and and we can potentially. So, for example, if I go directly to Google, okay, it's gonna cost me a lot of money, and I can be potentially slapped and all that stuff if I just advertise directly with Google, okay. But I can go to one of the networks, and if Google is one of their, part of their network, and in a lot of cases that would be true, right? Then I can have my ads actually be displayed on Google's networks as well, okay? Although I'm not directly advertising with or through Google, okay? So here are some of the networks, pay-per-click networks that I have advertised personally, that have been, that I personally like, okay? And I'll just post these links below this video for you so that you can have, let this be like a resource section for you, right below this video, so you can have Bing. All right, awesome networks, okay. Awesome network is Bing. Ad Knowledge, really cool stuff. 7Search, love them. 7Search actually provides you live support, and a lot of these networks will actually assign you an account representative. Okay, so if you have any questions, and this is why I don't want to take too much time, because listen, if I start to just really dive into every single one of these networks, okay, number one is we're going to be here for a very long time, okay. Essentially all of these networks and the way that you set up your pay-per-click is virtually the same, okay. Same process. There is nothing to it. It's very intuitive, okay. Now, second thing is a lot of these networks and a lot of these companies, they give you, as soon as you create an account, you will have an account rep, okay, that their goal is to help you, become successful with them, right? Because they want your business. They want you to give them money. Does that make sense? And obviously, so they'll do everything that they can in their power. They'll analyze your ad. I don't know what you promote. I don't know what kind of, offer you have. I don't know what kind of landing page you have. I don't know what your, what your funnel looks like, right? So my intention here with this module was to basically give you, again, strategies, what you really need to pay attention to here, okay? And what I would like for you to do is start exploring some of these networks and start contacting them and say, hey, I'm a new advertiser, and I'd like to get started with you guys and use your platform. I heard some really cool stuff about you, but I need somebody who, if I have a question, I can contact. And a lot of times they'll assign you an account rep, and that account rep is going to take a look at your ad. They'll take a look at your, what you're promoting. A lot of times they'll actually help you design and create an ad, a pay-per-click ad, to maximize your results, because they want you to succeed with their network. Because again, if you're successful, you will keep coming back and keep paying them money, right? And of course, you cannot, keep coming back if you're not making money, right? So that's a good thing. Another one is AdOnion. AdOnion is one of those networks that, they have a lot of different. They can advertise your ad, and they can publish your ad. They can push it out to a whole bunch of different sites. Okay, and again, you control your pay-per-click from everything is controlled in one place, which is AdOnion. Okay, AdOnion is actually a pretty cool network. Add-on network is another network that can push your ad across multiple hundreds of different sites if you wanted to across the internet. And again, you're just you're tracking everything from one place. You log into your add-on network account, and you can see how your ad is performing, where it's being advertised, how it's doing, all that good stuff. Okay, pretty cool. There's also YouTube pay-per-click. I'm sure you've probably seen some pay-per-click ads on YouTube nowadays, right? So that's a really cool strategy as well. Now YouTube, is obviously it's Google. Okay, so you got to be a little bit careful with them. They're not as bad as Google though. YouTube pay-per-click is a lot more lenient and and it's easier, okay, actually than Google AdWords. So something definitely worth exploring. Okay, and then there is also Yahoo pay-per-click. So these are some of the networks that I personally advertise on and advertised on. Okay, that I can honestly say that, you know, I recommend. Okay, I recommend advertising on. So again, I'm not here to teach you something I haven't done. The only thing I'm going to show you is something that I did myself and that proven to be, you know, effective for me personally. So couple things I want to tell you before I show you one of the, or kind of give you like an example campaign on one of the networks. Okay, actually I forgot to include one of the networks, and that is AdSonar with Fox News. Again, I'm gonna put that below this video. You'll see it. You'll see a link to it. But couple important things. Okay, I want you to remember when you are doing pay-per-click advertising. Okay, make sure that you have very, very targeted keywords. Okay, like when you're loading up your keywords, which I'm going to show you, here in the next video, or you're selecting your categories, just make sure that it's actually targeted to what you promote. Okay, a lot of times I cannot tell you how many times I see people, placing ads and their stuff is just not targeted. Okay, set daily spending limit. Okay, I'm a big fan of, looking at your daily spending limit every single day, or looking at your ads every single day and see how it's performing for you. Okay, some people will set their spending limit for like a month or week, and I don't think that's a good idea. I think you should be setting your spending limit to daily, so that if you want to spend $10 per day maximum, that's it. Okay, $7 or $5 per day. Make sure that you set it, because if you don't set it, you can you can find yourself to be in a very surprising position when you found out that your account is there is a bill due for like $500 or $5,000. Okay, watch your ads daily. All right, especially on pay-per-click, you want to make sure that you log in there. If you're going to be advertising with Yahoo or Bing or or Fox News or any one of those networks, make sure that you log into your account every 24 hours or multiple times a day just to see how it's doing. Okay, I'm pretty sure you're going to do that. Okay, split test your ads. Okay, very, very simple idea. Almost nobody's doing it. All right, I don't know why. Split testing your ads is basically creating multiple ads and see which one is going to be, more effective. So, super simple. Okay, but sometimes your headline, if you tweak your headline, one ad might be performing, might be getting higher click-through rate than the other. Okay, and so of course you want to, the ad that performs better for you, you want to scale it, and then you want to remove the loser. Okay, just like split testing your landing pages, you want to split test your ads. Okay, and speaking of landing pages, you want to send traffic to your landing pages. Okay, plural. Okay, see what I do a lot of times. That's kind of, I don't want to say it's advanced because it's so simple, man, but it's just that people don't think about it, is when I advertise, okay, guess where I'm sending my traffic to? Of course, I send it to the landing page, but what is that URL? That URL is a rotator URL, okay? So I am split testing my ads, and at the same time, I am split testing my landing pages, okay, for pay-per-click. So I want to know which one is going to be my winner, and I'm constantly competing with myself, okay, to try to get to beat my best version, okay, of whether it's a landing page or an ad or a campaign or whatever I'm doing. Okay, that's how you get good, my friend. See, most people fail not because they don't know how to do it. Most people fail because they're lazy, they don't want to do it. They look at the video and they say, yeah, great idea, but they never actually take action on anything. Okay? Or B, they do something and they don't, they're not split testing. They just run one version, one ad, and if it bombs, they say, well, it didn't work. That's a scam. It doesn't work. Well, if you would split test it, maybe your first one was a loser, right? But see, you didn't split test, so you never know. Okay? Good marketers or successful marketers, they take the time to master it. Okay, and how do you master it is you do it often enough with split testing, okay, and you polish it. My friend, if you just take the time, I'm telling you, if you just take the time to really, you know, if you're gonna do pay-per-click, okay, for example, you are not going to become a master day one. Never. Not with anything, okay? But if you do it long enough, okay, see, you'll be able to polish this method to the point where you will master it, okay? And you will be really, really, really good. You'll be better than 99.9% of marketers out there, okay? Is it worth it? Absolutely. Because when you get really, really good at this kind of stuff, see, your ad cost is way low, your return on your investment is way high, your conversions are way high, and you know, and all of a sudden, you know, you're in the top 2% or 1% or heck, even 0.5% of internet marketers. But see, most marketers don't want to take the time to learn this kind of stuff, okay? I'm telling you, you got this course, it's in your hands, nobody's going to take it away from you. Come back to this often. I realize that you might not want to implement all of these strategies all at the same time. Take one, master it, get really, really good at it, okay? Then come back and master another one, okay? Then come back and master another one, okay? There's 12 modules here that's available to you. If you master 3 or 4, just like really master, listen, you can be wealthy. You can raise yourself to the top 0.5%. Am I gonna guarantee you that? Heck no. I'm not stupid, okay? I don't know what you're gonna do with this information, but I'm telling you, it's possible. Okay, this is exactly what I do. Is I took one method, I mastered it. I added another one, I mastered it, and I just did it over and over and over again, and you know, and tweaked my stuff, and you know, and all of a sudden you become quote unquote successful. Okay, moving forward. Start small. Okay. Never ever invest a lot of money into a brand new campaign. You don't know how it's gonna do. You don't know what how it's gonna convert for you. So when I say start small, I'm usually talking about $50 to $100, okay, on a test, and that will give you a good idea of how your landing pages are doing. That'll give you an idea of how your ads are doing, if you need to tweak anything. Okay, so and again, above all, just keep it simple, my friend. Keep this simple. This stuff is not complicated. It's actually very intuitive. Any network you log into is pretty much gonna have the same stuff. You create your ad, your headline, your body, and then your URL where you want people to go to. Okay, you target it, whether it's selecting a category or entering your keywords, and then you click go, and then you look at your stats. That's it. Okay, that's it. So that's it as far as this video. In the next video, what I'd like to do is I'm actually going to show you one very awesome network, okay, that nobody's talking about, nobody's showing, and it's really awesome. Okay, I'll show that to you in the next video. See you there.